On our planet, there are very few places as amazing and as sad as the Horn of Africa. Here, among the dry plains and sunny beaches, is Somalia. It's a country that has learned to be strong and survive. From the windy deserts in the north to the green river valleys in the south, Somalia is a land of incredible differences. You can see it in its land and its people. Come with me as we explore Somalia, a place where people never give up, even when things are tough. Somalia, bathed in the warm African sun, is a country with many different types of land. The Gulf of Aden stretches along its northern coast, its blue waters full of fish and sea creatures. As you go further inland, you'll find all sorts of landscapes. There are huge dry plains called the Hood and the fertile valleys of the Juba and Shabelle rivers. These rivers are like lifelines for the Somali people. They provide water for their crops and animals. In the north, the Golis Mountains rise up. They offer a break from the heat of the lowlands. These mountains are covered in juniper forests and are home to unique animals, proving that Somalia has hidden treasures. For many years, Somalia has suffered from a terrible civil war. Starting in the late 1980s, a brutal war tore the country apart. It destroyed the peace and left a permanent mark on its people. Mogadishu, the capital city, became a war zone. The streets were destroyed, and buildings were left in ruins. Families were separated, communities were shattered, and an entire generation grew up knowing only fighting and fear. When the government collapsed, armed groups took over, each one wanting power. But even with these terrible challenges, the Somali people never gave up. They showed incredible strength, working to rebuild their lives and communities. Off the coast of Somalia, a different kind of problem has been happening: piracy. Poor and desperate Somali fishermen turned to piracy to survive. Armed with old AK-47s, they started attacking ships traveling on important shipping routes. Although international navies have reduced these attacks, this piracy problem still affects Somalia's coastal towns. To truly understand Somalia and its people, you have to learn about their clan system. For centuries, belonging to a clan has been very important in Somali society. It gives people a sense of who they are, a feeling of belonging, and keeps order in society. These family networks have been crucial in resolving arguments and keeping communities together. However, the clan system has also caused division and fighting, making problems worse. Understanding the clan system is key to understanding how power, identity, and communities work in Somalia. Mogadishu, the capital of Somalia, sits on the sunny shores of the Indian Ocean. It's a symbol of the strength of its people. Once called the White Pearl, the city has survived decades of war and suffering. You can still see the damage from the war in the bullet holes in buildings and the ruins of places that were once beautiful. Yet even in the ruins, the people haven't given up. They are determined to rebuild their city and make it great again. In recent years, Mogadishu has started to recover. Markets are busy again and restaurants are reopening, offering a taste of the city's delicious food. Mogadishu's journey is far from over, but the spirit of its people gives us hope for a better future. The Somali language, spoken by millions, shows the enduring spirit and rich culture of the Somali people. For centuries, Somali was only a spoken language, passed down through stories, poems, and songs. Even though the civil war caused problems, the Somali language survived. Today, millions of people worldwide speak Somali. It's a powerful tool for communication and keeping their culture alive. Sadly, we often see pictures of starving children when we think of Somalia. For decades, the country has suffered from famine and hunger. This is caused by war, drought, poverty, and people being forced from their homes. The long civil war has made everything worse, making it hard to grow food and forcing millions to flee. To solve the problems of famine and hunger, we need to find many solutions. We need to find better ways to grow food, manage water better, and create peace and stability. Across the vast plains of Somalia, you can see camels, goats, and sheep moving across the dry land. For generations, raising livestock has been the most important part of the Somali economy and culture. Camels, often called ships of the desert, are perfectly suited for the harsh Somali environment. Livestock provides more than just food. It's a way to make money, a way to save, and a symbol of success. All over the world, Somali people have created communities, showing their strength and ability to overcome challenges. Forced to leave their country because of war and famine, millions of Somalis have built new lives in every corner of the world. These communities have made significant contributions to their new countries. They've shared their culture and helped their economies grow. Even though they face difficulties fitting in and discrimination, they still care deeply about Somalia. Their strength and determination inspire us all. The sounds of Somalia, a mix of rhythms, melodies, and poetic words, can transport you to this ancient land. Traditional Somali music is a vital part of the country's identity. It's a powerful way to tell stories and keep their culture alive. Even with the disruptions caused by war and displacement, traditional Somali music has survived. It's still performed at weddings, festivals, and community events, keeping the spirit of Somali culture alive. In Somali society, women have always been essential. Their strength and resilience influence families, communities, and the entire nation. Despite facing problems like inequality and limited access to education and healthcare, Somali women have remained incredibly strong and determined. They've been leaders in peace-building efforts, fighting for women's rights, and working tirelessly to rebuild their communities. Empowering Somali women and girls is crucial for achieving equality and helping Somali society reach its full potential. In a country devastated by decades of war, education offers hope for Somali children. Getting an education is a path to a better future, a chance to escape poverty and rebuild their nation. Despite the problems in the education system, there's hope. Dedicated teachers, often working in tough conditions, are determined to educate children. International organizations are helping to rebuild schools, train teachers, and provide essential learning materials. Investing in education means giving young people the power to become the leaders who will rebuild their nation. The smell of freshly brewed coffee, spiced with cardamom and ginger, invites us to experience the delicious flavors of Somali food. Influenced by African, Middle Eastern, and Indian cuisines, Somali food reflects the country's diverse cultural heritage. Staple dishes like kanjiro and baris iskukares showcase the unique tastes of Somali cuisine. Somali cuisine is also known for its sweet treats, such as halwa, adding a touch of sweetness to celebrations. The call to prayer, heard throughout Mogadishu, shows the significant influence of Islam on Somali society. As a predominantly Sunni Muslim nation, Somalia has long been guided by the teachings of Islam, which are part of everyday life. Mosques are places of worship, community centers, and places of learning. Islam teaches compassion, charity, and social justice, values that are deeply important in Somali society. Across the war-torn land of Somalia, there are signs of hope. Local peace-building efforts led by women, elders, and youth groups are starting to work in communities throughout the country. The international community is providing aid to help rebuild the government and create lasting peace. With the unwavering determination of the Somali people and continued support, a brighter future for Somalia is possible. Thank you all for watching this important video. Subscribe to our channel for more interesting and informative videos like this one. Somalia's story shows the incredible strength of the human spirit. It reminds us that even in the face of unimaginable hardship, hope can grow and resilience can win. Let's continue to learn, engage, and support those working to build a more peaceful and prosperous future for this amazing nation.